an AI genius. He is the original programmer behind our AI platform, and now he just runs a whole team of programmers. But this guy, he truly is our AI sensei. So with no further ado, let me turn it over to our Chief Technology Officer, founder, co-owner in the business, Ed Garza. Take it away, brother.
All right, thank you, James. Appreciate it, guys. Well, welcome, guys. You're at the right place at the right time, as James said, this evening. And this is not a webinar. This is not a AI Breakfast Lab. This is an advanced training that you have attended. You're going to get a great overview of everything that we envision and visualize. I'm going to talk deep. We're going to put on a specific lens tonight, and we're going to talk about that next. Let's watch an introductory video kind of to set the precedence of this certified AI consultant certification with the arbitrage certification, and this will lay the groundwork for us right here.
What if I told you that 97% of businesses today are not AI ready, and most of them have absolutely no idea? Even more surprising, over 90% of web developers are still building websites the old way. They're designing for people, but they're not designing for AI. That means millions of businesses are becoming invisible to the very technology that's changing how customers discover products, services, and companies. And that creates one of the greatest business opportunities I've seen in my career. This weekend, I want you to put on what I call the leverage lens. When you look through that lens, you'll begin to see opportunities everywhere. You'll stop looking at businesses the way everyone else does, and you'll start seeing problems that AI can solve. You'll discover how one person equipped with the right knowledge and the right AI operating system can accomplish what used to require an entire team of designers, developers, marketers, writers, consultants, and technicians. Leverage has never been greater, it's never been more affordable, and it's never been more impactful than it is today. Over the next 2 days, we're going to teach you how to identify businesses that are invisible to AI, perform AI readiness audits, uncover hidden opportunities, and build powerful AI business growth systems using our Momentum Tech AIOS platform and the 8 AI Grand Slams. You'll learn how to create real value for businesses while creating new income opportunities for yourself. So here's my challenge to you. Don't miss a single minute. Every session, every demonstration, every framework, and every live build is designed to build on the one before it. By the end of this summit, you won't just understand artificial intelligence, you'll understand how to leverage it to create more value, serve more businesses, generate recurring revenue, and build a future that's bigger than you ever imagined. Welcome to the AI Arbitrage Summit. Let's begin.
So the leverage lens is something I'm learning that's becoming more and more important to put on. And a matter of fact,
What if I told you that
I invite every business in America, every franchise, every Main Street community to put on that lens? I invite you to put on that lens, leverage, because leverage has never been greater. Seriously. I mean, it's not like electricity leverage, even though that was leverage, or it was not like the internet leverage, which that was huge leverage, or the printing press, that was great leverage, or even the steam engine, that was great leverage. All great leverage tools that helped us accelerate labor and help us be more productive and communicate more efficiently. And there's also been incredible after effects of all the types of leverages throughout history. Impact of electricity. Families aren't eating together as much because of it. They're working longer hours. There's possibilities of getting even electrocuted, fires and codes behind electricity. Look at the internet. When it started, it was great. Remember the CDs we used to get? You got mail, AOL, the movie, they made a movie about it, right? That was really big. Changed communication. Remember when CEOs didn't want to adopt it? They had their administrative assistants. Would you check my email? I don't want to mess with that stuff, right? Yeah, now it's like a way of business. I mean, email on your phone, email on your tablets. I mean, people, email, checking their email on the toilet, checking their email everywhere they're at, right? I mean, it's crazy, right? It's changing things, but at the same time, there's been a problem with spam and laws and internet that people are using it for good things and some people are using it for bad things. But none of it has been big as it is now. This is the biggest business opportunity of our lifetime because leverage with AI is not just shifting labor or time or saving you more effort or getting you there quicker or having you communicate more efficiently. It's actually expanding the human mind in terms of leverage, right? Like knowledge. I could go to market faster with speed. I can use artificial intelligence by infusing my genius inside of and write a book faster, build a website faster, produce social media faster without forsaking my genius. And this whole weekend is about showing you how to leverage AI. And we're going to show you, hopefully, open your eyes to the biggest business opportunity of a lifetime. You'll become a certified AI consultant. You'll be equipped to audit with our new AEO Launchpad tool that does deep audits, which will give you strategies of how to optimize. We're going to equip you and show you how you can automate blogs and even automate different pieces of content, even the platform, and how they all works together. And we're going to show you how to dominate markets. We're going to show you how, if you want to, maybe you want to help your business, or maybe you want to help businesses become AI ready, or you want to increase maybe your visibility with AI and AEO, which is Ask Engine Optimization. Maybe you want to generate more leads and sales and conversions, or maybe you want to help others and other businesses do the same. Maybe you want to build recurring monthly income for yourself and maybe help other people do the same. If any of that is true, put I am in the chat. Let us know. Because that's why you're here. You're here to help businesses become the answer on ChatGPT, on Google AI, on voice search, on answer engines, on AI bots. You're here to learn how to do that. And good news is we got the entire AI operating system that will guide you every step of the way. There's really no need to understand technical things. You just got to know there's a problem. You understand? If you can understand that there is a problem in the market and you can communicate that message to a business owner, you'll be just fine. That's all you have to know. You don't have to know how to develop software. You don't have to know how to do all the techie stuff, right? You just got to know what is the problem. And it's a big problem that we're solving. Matter of fact, I've heard some people say the bigger the problem you solve, the more money you can make. And that's so totally true in this day and time. We're solving a huge problem. And we're going to discover that, and I'm going to show that to you this weekend. So, 97% of businesses are not AI ready. They're invisible to AI. Like HubSpot, one of the biggest agencies around, right? Lost 80% of all their internet traffic just last year. I mean, they wrote thousands of blogs and articles and making tons of money as a whole suite of tools, HubSpot, right? They lost a ton of traffic because they didn't adopt to the AI strategies. You could Google it. There's been news reports about it everywhere. They had to shift. Well, that's true for every business. It does not democratize against the size of the business. It could be a big corporation, a big auto mall. It could be a big franchise. It could be an organization, a small to mid-sized business, Main Street communities around the globe. They need help because they're not ready for AI. It's moved so fast with speed. They're invisible to AI. They're invisible to their customers. Matter of fact, it was about 5 months ago, I was at Music City Work Club here in Nashville, and there was a lady there that worked with franchises. She worked with health and beauty franchises nationally. She was a consultant for big franchises, and told her a little bit about what we did, and she said, that could be why. A lot of my franchises are saying they're starting to lose foot traffic and they can't figure out why. The matter of fact, the biggest industry that was affected last year and this year is health and wellness. Why? Because baby boomers are that big bubble, right? And they're searching on their phones, they're searching on ChatGPT, they're searching on AI searches, and the franchise and the health and wellness and beauty industry are not being found. Matter of fact, the annual growth of voice search was almost 80% last year. Growth of voice search just for that vertical market alone. That's huge. There's a big need out there for strategists, people that understand the problem and give us and able to give a solution to that business. How many of you would like to learn how to be that solution? You want to see the problem. We're going to show you the problem. We're going to show you how to fix the problem this weekend. Put yes in the chat if you want to see that. Because there's businesses everywhere, whether they're in LA or Texas or Colombia or Mexico or Puerto Rico or anywhere in the world. There are problems in the marketplace. People are invisible to AI. I'm going to take an example up front here in just a moment. It's a global problem, okay? Weak websites, weak messaging, weak profiles, no ask engine optimization, no content strategy, no automation. I mean, it's a big problem in the world, in the digital footprint. And everything matters, like you heard that song. Your social media posts matter, your LinkedIn matters, your website matters, your homepage matters, your About Us page matters, your blogs matter, your contact page matters, every detail matters. Your profile descriptions matter, everything matters. AI still looks at your experience, it still looks at your expertise, it still looks at your authority, it still looks at your trust. Those are still very important. In microseconds, when somebody talks in to an AI platform, whether it's ChatGPT or any voice bots, in microseconds, it goes out and it looks for consistency and the answer, queries and questions. Hopefully it finds the right answer and it gives an answer of maybe one or two or maybe three clusters of businesses. That's where the problem lies. Many businesses are not. And you know what? You're here early. You're discovering this now. So you have the opportunity to go out and help businesses. You could just walk around your town or pick up a magazine with advertisements in it and just go it's like, picking fresh strawberries or fresh blackberries. It's that simple. You just need to open your mouth. Like James went to a networking event and just mentioned it real quick. And it's like, it's like, boom. It's like throwing a huge boulder in a pond. It has a ripple effect, and people pay attention because they know it's a problem. They know they need to get their business AI ready. You just need to show up. You need to understand the problem. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about this weekend. Every problem creates an opportunity, right? A business has a problem, we can do an AI readiness report with our AI Launchpad, right? We provide a solution, it turns into monthly revenue, or a one-time piece, maybe even as well. An AI fix should not just be a website. There should be, because you need to produce more content, more blogs. AI looks for that. You constantly want to push good content because you want to develop expertise and trust and authority. So writing one blog a month ain't going to work. Or writing one blog a quarter is not going to work. Right? I mean, there's a whole strategy behind it. LinkedIn, for example, on a scale of 0 to 100 is a 98 score on LinkedIn articles and newsletters. I mean, that's a huge place to be found by AI. Yeah, ChatGPT and Perplexity, they're all going to refer that LinkedIn article back. If you have a good article there with a link back to your website, that's huge. LinkedIn has great authority with AI. So it's not just your website, it's your social platforms, it's everything. So there should be recurring revenue, right? We would be dismissed if we just show a business, hey, we can make your website AI ready, and we don't offer them other recurring services. That would be remiss to us. That would be like a doctor finding a problem and not telling you about it. You know what I mean? It's like, well, tell me about it. If there's a problem with my body or my blood or something, let me know, right? So it's up to us as AI consultants to help them. And it's a really great exchange. It's not like a buy-sell exchange. It's like hey, we're giving them knowledge and we're going to receive revenue for doing that. Just think of it like giving and receiving. You don't have to be greedy. But you're solving a problem and you're giving them something of value. You're worthy of receiving some capital. I am worthy. Aren't you worthy? If you're worthy, put worthy in the chat. You are worthy of receiving income monthly. Your DNA is programmed for success. So one client, maybe $1,000 a month, maybe $2,500 a month recurring revenue. How many of those do you want? At 2,500, maybe 10 clients, maybe 20 clients you need. Maybe it's 15 clients. And how long does that take you? How many would you like an extra 25,000 a month, right? I mean, really, what you're going to learn here this weekend is going to enable you to do this if you have the confidence to do it. Certainly, there's a market out there. Some of you have great contacts. There's great opportunities for everybody. Right? Let's do a real business. Let's take a restaurant that Jeanette and I like. We know the owners. It's right here in Franklin. It's called Don Pepe's. And where did I find Don Pepe's? I found it in Clip Magazine. The little clipper magazines you get in your mail maybe every once in a while. They probably pay, but I already did some research. They pay between $7,000 and $10,000 a year to be in this magazine that gets mailed. And a lot of it gets thrown away, right? You guys are familiar with this Clip Magazine, right? You've seen it before, right? You guys seen this in your market, in your mailbox? How many of you seen that, right? The Clip Magazine, or you got some type of magazine hitting you with all the coupons, right? This is like a coupon magazine. It comes with a lot of different flyers, and you usually get that in the mail. It's called junk mail, right? And there's all kinds of companies in here that are advertising. They pay $7,000 to $10,000 a month, and they tie them in a contract. I know they do, an annual, and it really hurts the business. I've talked to businesses like they can't get out of the contract for an annual, and they're really bad about it, right? So, but this is a restaurant. Let me share my screen, and I'm going to show you what I would do. Because Jeanette and I have that connection. We could actually walk in, and we know the owner, and he knows us. He has 2 restaurants, right? Great food, a really authentic Mexican restaurant. They have dishes like you probably haven't heard of, like mogojete. What's the other one? Padillera. But if you haven't heard of these things. But, I think we took Liz Hodges and Buddy to a restaurant here in Franklin, and we had mogojete, and they loved it. So it's like authentic, it's not fajitas. It's a little bit different, right? But it's an authentic Mexican dish. I don't know if they have a picture of it on here, but let's see on their menu here. Let's see, Franklin. Let's see. So they got. See if they have it on here. I don't know if they have it.
It should be on the entries.
Entrees, quesadillas, enchiladas, fajitas. Let's see.
No,
There it is.
is it on?
No, it's not there. Let's see.
Keep going.
Yeah, steak,
Keep going.
specialties. No. Let's see here. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, see? Mogojete Azteca.
Azteca.
Azteca. Yeah. See? You want to know here's a tip for you. This is not this is not an AI tip, but if you want to find an authentic Mexican restaurant, check for that. Ask if they have that. If they do, it's going to be from their region, and it is delicious. It is like so much better than fajitas Comes with shrimp and chicken and cactus. It's amazing. And it's probably good enough a dish for 2 people, right? Really, really good. Anyway, so this is
Sometimes.
what's that? 3, yeah, 3, yeah, maybe 3 people. It's
We
big.
always bring food home.
Yeah, right. It's incredible. But, you know, great restaurant, right? They care about their food. Yeah, they care about their brand. It's a family restaurant, right? Don Pepe's. And many of you have a restaurant possibly in your town like this. You know the owner. You know, James, you guys know the owner of a Mexican restaurant. You know, you and DeBella like going to it, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right? And you know what's real great about it? We could help these people, really serve them. We don't have to charge them $2,000 a month. I mean, there's a lot of margins in AI. We can make it affordable for them, but keep them consistent as a client. That's just extra revenue, right? It's variable what you could charge for them. We're going to show you that. But let's take their website. I'm going to copy that. And let's do a little audit. This is our AI platform, and we have what's called the AEO Launchpad. So I'm just going to search in here. I'm just going to type in AEO. Try it one more time. There it is. So there it is. We got a web builder, we got a blog engine, and we got a launchpad for AEO. Okay, so let's launch the launchpad. And here's a whole description of everything it does. This is like deep research, guys. Really, tonight, if you have access to the platform, I want you to read all of this. It's your homework, really. I need you to understand everything that this does. Matter of fact, here's what I'll do. Let's see if I can copy all this. And let's put this in a document, because some of you may not have access yet to the platform, our new AIOS platform, and that's okay. We hope that you will observe and make a decision, right? So here it is, everything it is. Let's see, AEO Launchpad. Okay, there you go. So just read through it so you understand how it works. I think everything is in here. Let me share this with Jeanette first. She can clean it up a little bit for you, and then she'll put it in the chat for you, okay? Let me add her. Let's see here. Can I just add the Jeanette, honey? Is that fine?
Yes.
The Jeanette Garza?
That's fine.
Okay. Keep coming in there. Okay, what happened there? You guys still see my screen? Oh man, I can't type, can't see. Jeanette. There it is. Okay. Editor. Okay, I just copy. I sent that to you. Okay, great. All right. So let me send this to you and James. Just clean that up, and I don't think there's anything else we want to put in there. I think that's pretty much good. So this explains to you what this auditor does, right? And it does a lot, okay? I mean, it does deep research. It goes to, for example, it goes to Reddit and it finds out what customers are asking. It goes to ChatGPT. It goes to Grok. It goes to Perplexity. It finds out what customers are asking. It gets your ranking and how well can you be found. Is AI finding you? Is it citing you? Is it citing your website? Is it adding the link, right? That's in summary. This is deep stuff, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do a new one here. I did an existing one. So let's give it a moment because I want to put in this Don Pepe's, right? And let's do a little research on this. This is where everything starts. And I need you to understand this AEO Launchpad and what it does. It's very critical. And this is just one of the AI engines in the platform. This AEO Launchpad works directly with our AEO website builder to make sure when we build a website in the platform for your business, say you decide you could build a website for free in our platform when you join it, right? So you can you can actually, it's gonna admit Katie there. There you go. You actually can have a ton of fun in the platform, right? And you could see what it does. Like, for example, we did a research on competitors, right? That I want you to see. Let's just run the first on the audit. Say okay. So running an audit, I want to continue in the background. What I want to do is I want to refresh on this. So give me a second here. Let's try to get back in here. I already ran one business. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, this is where I want to be right here. Okay. So what I want to do is go to settings and let's just reset the AEO data. And then I got to type in reset my AEO data. So let's just copy that in there. Let's reset it because I ran it another report to confirm. Reset my AEO data. I say okay. All right, so now it's resetting it. Great. Okay, so let's go to now a refresh. And let's just put in our company name. We're going to call this, I think it's Don Pepe's Mexican Grill. Don Pepe's Mexican Grill. Okay, and let's see. Okay, great. So share that with them. Make sure they can view it, not edit it. Okay, so they're in Columbia and Franklin, both locations. So let's go back over here. Let's put their website in here. Let's just copy their website. You don't need to put www or https, okay? Just going to put their website. Let's get rid of everything here. No www or http. That's it, okay? And then their industry. Let's choose their industry here. So we can say restaurant. And then they have physical location only. Okay? Physical location only. Right now, we're just going to put one location. We could even say, because it's really all Williamson County, Columbia and Franklin. So let's just we'll put Franklin. Well, their first location was Columbia, right, honey? I think so.
Yes, it was.
Right. Okay. Well, they're both locations. So let's put the city. Let's put Franklin. Okay. And then the state is going to be Tennessee. And it's the United States. It could be a province or a country. What city? Yeah. They have a both, online and physical both because they probably do DoorDash. Let's look. Order Franklin. Yep, they order, Toast Hub. They order through Toast Hub, so they're online too. So they got delivery and pickup, right? So this is where they pick up. And where they're missing out here is they should probably have images of everything they have here. So that's something they probably aren't aware of, because that helps when people order, right? So, all right, so let's go here, back to here, city. Now let's create and set up. So now it's setting up our business. We gave it the information. It's looking at competitors, and it's going to generate auditing prompts. The prompts it's going to do is I'm going to come up with 30 questions that consumers are asking. Obviously, hey, I want good Mexican food near me, right? That could be a question. Or, who has specials for Mexican food next to me or near me, right? It's probably a very popular dish here. And here we go. So the 30 of 30 questions came from real searches. It's sourced from Google searches. People also ask boxes and Reddit discussions. The rest are AI crafted. So your market is Franklin, Tennessee. Okay. Don Pepe's Grill was not mentioned upon ChatGPT. It was asked about top family-owned Mexican fast casual restaurant. Competitors that were discovered: Torch Tacos. Let's see here. Who else is on here? Chewy's. Yeah, very much. Bad Daddy's Burger. What's that? Cadoba. Yeah. Yep. Very good.
Mexicali's not even in.
Yeah, Mexicali. That's another restaurant owner that we know. He's not even mentioned in here. He is invisible. I know already. We could help them, right? And so here we go. So here, let's just. He did a lot of questions. So 6 prompt clusters, 30 prompts. So find family-owned Mexican restaurant nearby, menu and catering options. That's a huge revenue source. We have a client in Statesboro, Georgia, one of Jeanette's clients, and oh my gosh, this guy gets like 5 big catering orders every single week. Huge. I mean, 30 people, 100 people. It's just amazing. So what a great opportunity for a restaurant. If a Mexican restaurant's not doing catering, shame on them. You should go tell them that's something they should do because it's low cost. You don't have to pay a lot of employees, right? And we get them AI ready, and they can get found by car dealerships and banks and people that want to do catering. Just all kinds of solutions you can provide to them, and you don't have to rob them. But let's run our first audit. Okay, it's 1,000 credits, so we have a good chance of getting in front of this owner, Jeanette and I. Jeanette speaks Spanish. She can get in front of him. Yeah, she can get in front of his daughters. Right? She has a good chance. So it's a good investment for us to spend. What is it? 1,000 credits is how much is that, James? For this audit, is it
$20.
$20? So it's a good investment in our time. It's not even a tank of gas. It's a good chance, even if we charge $300, $400 let's say we do $300 a month for 3 months. We can redo their website at a low price. And we'll work it out. We'll finance it for them. Again, it's like we could even, James and I, we could even come up with a plan for restaurants because we know they can't afford a lot, right? I mean, they're already paying 10 grand a month in this clip magazine, and they're robbing them, right? They don't even have they have a coupon in here, right, as well. But this coupon expires because now they have I know Don Pepe's in Franklin has a lunch buffet now, right? Yeah, and that's not even on this coupon, so it's hard for them to change the ad. Anyway, so let's do the report. So we're running it, right? So it's already running for this business. Let it finish before starting another one. Okay, good. So it's running. Franklin, Tennessee. All right. So we can just let it run. So it's finding everything. So let's let that run in the background. All right, let's go back to our PowerPoint. All right. Because I want to talk about some other things. So while we're testing that, we're going to see how that business is doing. We'll have that answer in just a moment. It takes about 30 minutes, so we're not going to sit there and wait for it, okay? So your results are up to you, right? I mean, you could run these reports based on once you have a prospect or somebody, right? Like I'm thinking of Abby. She's in LA. She's working with she got contacted by a Ford dealership, right? You should reach out to Frank, right? And then see if it's if you have a good chance of getting that client, let's do an audit for them. They will go bananas because they're not going to be AI ready, I promise. And that's going to create a huge opportunity for you, Abby, right? We already know, we've already done 2 reports for automobile companies, and they're just, they're like, the owners are going bananas when they see it. It's like, what? Are you kidding me? One of the owners said, well, I'll tell you what, I could allocate, $3,000 to $4,000 a month to fix this AI. Right? The results are up to you. How you get paid? Well, obviously, the audits open the door, right? Visibility plans, implementation, monthly retainer. We're not selling AI here. We're not selling software. We're selling visibility. Think, again, differently. Leverage, right? We're selling visibility. There are 4 revenue streams, obviously. You literally could charge money if you wanted to do the audit. Right? These are recurring revenues. If we do their website, let's do a whole package. Let's sell them some packages. Let's sell them an implementation package. Let's generate a monthly retainer to keep their company AI ready. to keep the authority coming in, to keep the citations rotating, to continue to build trust and authority and experience, right? The AIM method, right? This is kind of our formula. It's your path to impact and income. You audit, improve, monetize. Simple. We know the problem, we can improve it, and we can monetize it. So the audit, right? A lot of things that are going on in the audit, right? You should also humanly evaluate it. What's their offer? Like I just said, you know what? If they're not offering catering in a Mexican restaurant, they probably should. That's just logical, right? Clarity. We're doing an AI visibility report now. AI is helping us leverage that. Yeah, maybe you could look at, personally, you could look at their social profiles, right? See how they're doing there, right? You could look at their Google My Business. You look at their, everything. What kind of content are they doing? Do they have a blog, right? What kind of lead capture system do they have? Is their message consistent across everywhere? That's something you could look at, right? If you really want to help a business, right? The AI visibility, then the Launchpad does a lot of great work, but there's other things you could look at too, because everything matters, right? Everything matters, and you're being trained on how to do that. So stop selling websites, start selling business growth systems. Really, that's my message, right? The website's great. You can sell a website, hope, wait, and you stop your income. Or you could really help them. You could really minister to them and give them a growth system, which includes a website that generates leads, appointments, and revenue, and gets them AI ready and keeps them AI visible, right? That's what we want. You want to keep them AI visible. What businesses really want is they want more leads, they want to be discovered, they want more appointments, more sales, more reviews, more referrals, more visibility, more automation, less work. Nobody wakes up one day wanting, I want a website, right? No, they wake up wanting results, right? They want to be found by AI, right, James? The business you and Christine talked to today, right? They want to be found and discovered by AI. They want more customers,
Yes.
more leads, right? That's what they want. They don't want necessarily a website. The website's just the tool that's going to get you there. They want their website. They want to be referred. So we would do anybody a disservice if we don't teach them how important blogging is, how important their social media digital footprint is, how important it is to be on LinkedIn and write articles and listicles. And we have all the tools in the platform to do all that, right? So don't miss that opportunity. All right, let's take a look at what's going on here. All right, it's running in the background. So let's check it out, see what it's doing here. So this is the Launchpad. Okay, so Don Pepe's Mexican Grill. Let's see what it did. So give it a moment, and then we'll pull this up. You guys understand did you understand and comprehend everything we talked about here? What I'll do is I will open it up if you have a question about anything I've gone over so far. Let's go ahead and allow everybody to raise their hand while this is running, and I want to answer questions about the AI Launchpad. Can we do that?
So at the bottom of the screen, you'll see raise your hand. If you don't see it, click on the more button, click raise your hand, and then Ed can call on you as he answers questions.
Okay, great. So the audit is, we got to resume the audit. It's unfinished. Some questions were never processed, resumed to finish. So let's resume so you can see the visibility, brand presence. So let's resume audit. Okay. Let's just let it run. All right. So let's see if there's any questions that are raised. So Elizabeth has a question, all right, hand raised. Go ahead.
As we reach out to businesses about this stuff, if we have questions, can we get access to y'all to help us with our first couple of, if we make meetings to run this audit?
Yeah, I'll post a link in the chat. It actually includes, and this is an internal document. You don't share this with your customer. It's for us. but it has a list of some done for you services that we're offering on a limited basis to people who are serious or showing up to these trainings and things like that. It has my phone number at the top. So what I need for you to do is text me. Don't call me, text me, because I'm in Zoom 90% of the time. And I will respond to you in text, and we'll set up an appointment with you and with you first to find out what's going on in your client. So absolutely, we want to empower you to be able to do this on your own. But in the beginning, obviously, you're going to need some help.
One more question. Is there a certain size of business? Because you said small, big. I belong to a pretty large networking group here, and I have a feeling because no one in our networking group does anything like this. So, and I know many of them are struggling and they need more customers. They've mentioned that to me within the last few weeks. So, is there any size business or just any or all of them just?
Well, so right now we're currently working with solopreneurs, one-off businesses, all the way up to enterprise level businesses where, well, I'll give you one example. One of the car retailers we're working with has 40 locations. So they're turning, millions and millions and millions of dollars a month, right? In revenue. Now you get up to Fortune 100, Fortune 500 companies. You're probably not gonna get an appointment with the right person.
Right.
But you don't have to determine that. If you can get an appointment with somebody who can make a decision, then we're gonna meet with them.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
and we'll probably come up with some other packaging. I think for small businesses, right? But I think it's important because they're the ones that need the most help, right? We're living in the day and time where one small business can outperform a big box store if they get AI ready, right? Literally, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
It's called leverage. Remember, leverage. Kathy?
Yes. Question. I've been getting cold calls, people saying that my business, they want to offer me services to be found on Siri and voice activated things.
Mm-hmm.
Does your SEO AEO search for that as well?
Mm-hmm. Yes. So
Okay.
it solves. Let me explain. While that's the audit is moving on. Let me explain the ecosystem that we have here. So as the audit is still running, see, it's resuming. So we just got to let it finish. It's finished 4 of 9 queries it had left. So these are queries from Reddit and Google and all kinds of stuff. So let's just let it finish that. But I want to explain something here so you guys understand. So yes, we're looking at the AEO Launchpad here, right? So if I type in AEO, these 3 AI engines actually work together. So when you build a website in our platform, or a funnel, or a landing page, it actually ensures that everything in the AEO Launchpad checks off. What does that mean? That means it's going to build your site to be AI ready. It knows what it needs to put on your website. All the schema markup, all the search query stuff. So your site can be cited by AI. So bots can find you. Yeah? It does all that completely. Like I built a website today. It's called 8 AI Grand Slams, a complete website. So you can see, I'll go down. They did some really great stuff. I could obviously add a complete blog into this, but obviously it adds, great questions, obviously, right? Based on our industry. And if I were to score this and actually put it in a platform to give it a score, yeah, it checks every piece of being AI ready, right? I mean, it built different pages, right, and everything. These are all the pages it built. What's important is that you don't have to worry about it being AI ready because everything is done. It works with the 3 systems right here. The AO website builder makes sure that everything is checked off on the Launchpad, so there won't be any like blank marks. It'll and then the blog engine works directly with the website builder. Like for example, if I came in here and I wanted to write blogs, right? Oh, obviously I could, talk about article ideas, topics we covered, put a little bit of information about your business, go to settings, right? I could even turn my blogs on autopilot, right? If I want to, or I could just turn that off. But here's where I want you to see. I could add a destination. Where do I want my blogs? Right? So I want to add a destination. Okay, so let's go pick a website. Where do you want it to go? So I can say I want it to go to AI Grand Slam. Okay. There you go. So that's where that blog's going to go. It'll literally create a blog page on that website for me when I start writing articles. And I can even turn it on if I want to. See, I can say my website's here. I could even do it on a webhook on a website off the platform if I want to. Okay. So this is really an incredible thing. I could put on autopilot, like, hey, I want you to write 5-7 blogs a week for me. Okay, so it's going to write an article every 24 hours. I can say I want it to be hands-free and I want you to do an illustration for me. Okay, and I can save the schedule, and then then I still have to approve them, but it's going to auto post and it's going to create on my website blogs automatically. It's like a complete engine. Or you can just don't do that and just write it, and it'll still put them on your website as you save them and publish them. If you want to know how it works, you just click on how it works, right? So let's just copy all this. Okay. Jeanette, I'm going to put this in here. Can you clean that up for us too if I add that to it? This is like your homework to understand these things. That's why I'm giving this to you guys. Just read through it, make some notes, and come ready for questions tomorrow, right? So there you go. She'll clean that up for you. That's just kind of a little bit about the blog, right? So I just pasted that in there, and then you guys can have that, a little bit about the blog. It's about articles. Okay, I'm not sure where that started. There you go. You got it? Just make that bold so they can see where it starts. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like it finished. So it looks like 20% AI visibility for Don Pepe's Mexican Grill. 0 brand presence. 0 citation quality. Okay, so 20 out of 100. So let's look at brand presence. Really kind of low, right? Let's look at their, yeah, really, really low. So let's look at their full report. Let's just go to here, settings. Let's go to these were the prompts. So find family restaurant, all the questions it asked. Okay, perfect. Competitors. And there's the website audit. It already did that. Here's the dashboard. So let me download it here. So let's see here. I'm trying to remember where we downloaded. Where do you got to go? History? Yeah, here it is. History. Okay. All right, here we go. Don Pepe's. Today is the 7th. Completed. Today is what, the 7th? Okay.
Correct.
I think
7th.
this is it right here, right? Okay, so let's let's open that. Don Pepe's. So let's make that a little bit bigger. Okay. AI visibility report. All right. So they definitely need help, right? A high-level overview of Don Pepe's Mexican Grill appears across AI-powered answer platforms in both answer modes, as well as the website is optimized for AI discovery. The AI visibility is 0. Overall AI score 20 out of 100. Okay. So ChatGPT, let's just go back into the first screen here. Scroll down. ChatGPT shows the strongest recognition of Don Pepe's grill. Not very strong, right? It's 0% visibility across 7 tested answers. Okay, overall AI visibility scores like 20 out of 100, weighted across brand presence, citation quality. There's no memory, obviously, because I don't search for it much. No answers included in the direct link back for DonPepesGrill.com. Citation authority is that there's an immediate gap that we need to close, right? So, they need a lot of help, and we could help them. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the brand presence, citation quality. So they weren't found on ChatGPT at all for finding a local. This was Don Pepe's. This is not. This is the wrong one. ChatGPT, Don Pepe's Grill, 0%. So they're pretty much invisible.
And they're always full, so imagine if they were visible.
Yeah, I got to check. This is pulling in the dealership information. So these are like some of their competitor landscape.
Which is really not.
Yeah, so they're pretty much invisible, which I assumed, yeah, that they were invisible, yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is a report we probably need to send to Darsh, James. Let me send this report.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, would you send that to him? I'm going to go ahead and put
Yeah.
that in. I'm going to put that and just say, hey, this is a mixed report there. I just sent it in the WhatsApp group for you. But
Okay, thank you.
obviously, they're not visible, right? So we could really help them. Now you could do 5 free, as you can see, free audits. You could run a free audit. It only asks 5 questions, and it only handles 2 engines. So again, you could do a free audit. You could do 5 a month, right? It's basically like 1 page, 2 engines, 5 questions. It's a standard branded PDF of what the problem is, right? So let's take a restaurant here, another Mexican restaurant. What's it called?
El Som Statesboro.
Let me just put it in here. Google. Let's say El Som Statesboro, Mexican restaurant. Okay, yeah, here's their Buckhead location. Let's go to their website. So this is a website that we did. So let's just put this one in the free one. Free visibility. Let's get rid of the www. All we need is that. And then let's just run a free one so you can see what it looks like, okay? So you can do these. This is like a 1 page, only 5 questions. The other one we did does 30 questions. And it's going to do a deep dive. Okay? Here we go. So, there you go. You can download the PDF. Let's look at it. Okay? So he needs a little help. All right, so what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to just call them and say, hey, let's get you at $79 a month. Then we'll help you because Jeanette's already, it's a healthcare client of Jeanette's, right? She makes money on it already, but we'll help them, right? I mean, these small restaurants need help, right? They really do, So we'll get him visible. Right now he's not, right? Claude, ChatGPT, it's completely invisible across 2 AI platforms. When potential customers ask AI about your industry, your business never appears in the response. Right? 0 to 14 recommended schema types found on your website, missing critical types, local business, FAQ page, how to, no canonical URL, no question format heading found, no FAQ page schema markup. Yep. So it's a basic report. And it tells you this is a light audit, 2 engines. Right? There you go. Yeah. So that's like a free audit that you can run. Yeah. There you go. Pretty cool, right? So you could run, I think, 5 of those a month. So this is all about being AI ready. This is the first step in understanding that the website builder, the blog engine, and the AEO Launchpad all work together. This is where everything starts. This is where it solves it. This solves all the problems, and this solves all the problems for AI readiness. Understand? All right, let's answer some questions. Raymond?
Hey, Ed, I have a LinkedIn company page, and right now it has like 808 followers. So they get my content whenever I put out a weekly newsletter.
Yes,
So I
sir.
want my weekly newsletter to be in harmony with the blog and the website, with those three that you just mentioned. So will it automatically post to that company page, or do I have to separately take that content and put it on that company page?
What I would do is I would take your, if you built your website in the platform,
Mm-hmm.
okay, once you build your website in the platform, get the copy and the content from it. And
Mm-hmm.
then what I would do is I would go to the content AI
Mm-hmm.
right here,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and I would write some LinkedIn articles
Mm-hmm.
and just put your information about your consistent message, like your website message, your
Right.
blogs. Put the information, your keywords,
Right.
just everything to keep your consistency. And have this will write a LinkedIn article that will definitely rank on AI search engines.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just
Okay.
make sure your website is in the article, hashtags, and I'll tell you what really is great for LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
Honest, I'm going to tell you guys, AI loves listicles, like a list of things, like 5 things you consider before doing business with an AI company.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So now you're charged for this particular window that you have open right now.
No,
You're
this one
charged
is
about,
free to write LinkedIn articles, content,
oh, great.
video
Oh,
scripts,
wonderful.
listicles, social
Wonderful.
posts, and more. Yeah,
Wonderful.
you can create, to your heart's desire. You can create all kinds of great content here, right?
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
you can include like, all kinds of real world examples, scenarios, pro tips. I mean, this is
Mm-hmm.
a really in-depth content engine, things to avoid compliance issues, like if you're in the financial or medical or legal or, affiliate links, if you need to put some, disclaimers, it handles everything for you. It generates the content super fast too.
So
So
now I include like my story, like, my story along the way sometime. Do I have to like upload that in a separate document, and do I have to do that every time, like my story, or will it remember it?
no, so here's what that's a great question. So
Mm-hmm.
part of this ecosystem, this is kind of the intro to the arbitrage, because we're making sure you understand AEO and the content and some of the stuff. But right now, we have a
Mm-hmm.
knowledge base here in the
Mm-hmm.
platform. This knowledge base is not just for your chatbot; it's for all the apps in the platform
Mm-hmm.
to answer from. And you can create unlimited knowledge bases here, like you
Mm-hmm.
would create like my story,
Mm-hmm.
right? And paste your story in there,
Mm-hmm.
or my complete story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I could create it. So now I could add with my story in this knowledge base, by the way, which if I close it and open it back up, it's already there. Here's my story. See?
Mm-hmm.
I click that, I could upload files, or I could just paste in text like the name and the copy of my story.
Mm-hmm.
I can upload documents, PDFs, books, whatever you want. You can put Q&As in here. You can add entries like a question answer as
Mm-hmm.
well. Yeah.
So you could always update your story too, like something might come to mind that you forgot about years ago, you want to add to your story.
Yeah, add it to your story, right? So that what happens then, the AI, you're logged into your platform, so it learns you, it learns your story, it learns your vibe, who you are, right? So this is
Mm-hmm.
your knowledge base. You could create your knowledge base in here, and it's like one ecosystem. You could even take, for example, and this is the arbitrage. We talk deeper about things here than AI Breakfast Lab. You could even take like your ChatGPT history. I can go to ChatGPT and say, maybe you've worked with ChatGPT a lot. So you can take ChatGPT and say, give me my brand style, my colors, give me everything about my tone, everything. And you take that, put it in a Word document, and then upload it to your knowledge base in our platform.
Oh, that's awesome. Because I do have a lot in ChatGPT, so I can
Yeah,
just move it
right.
right on over.
There you go.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks
So
so
give
much.
me my brand, you know, my brand guide.
Right.
Ask ChatGPT that. Give me my brand guide. Download it, upload it to the platform. Now you got your brand guide in there.
Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yep.
So Steve's hand, for whatever reason, keeps being popped back down, but he's been raising his hand now for quite a
Okay.
while. Steve Axelrod, if you can come up next, because I know you've been,
Yeah, I
for
just
some reason, get bumped off.
I know on the Breakfast Lab you talked about the launch pad, and would doing the short launch pad at least whet somebody's appetite for them to want to go further?
Sure, of course it will. Yeah. Let me give you absolutely. Let me give you another tool that was really good. That is a Chrome extension. Okay, so let's take the El Sombrero website, right? There's a Chrome extension, and Hodges gave this to me. It's called an LLMS dot text checker. That's what it's called. So you just click here, and let's refresh it, and you can see El Some States World doesn't have an LLMS dot text file. Now, what is an LLMS.txt file? Well, that's like a robot.txt file, but for AI platforms. So think of the LLMS.txt file as a key to open your website so the AI can discover it. So it can begin to cite you and citate your website or your blogs or your content. So this is a free tool, a Chrome extension. It's called LLMS.checker. So you could actually use that on your Chrome extension. I'll put that in the chat. All right. It's free. It's a free Chrome extension, and you could refresh it, check any page. This is not like the end all where you just do it and it's fixed. That's just like one out of 100 different things that you got to do. Okay, it's important to have, but what's important to know also is that's automatically done for you when you build a website in our platform. It has the LLMS.txt file, the schema markup, the answer hub, everything that it needs for you to be discovered by AI. Literally. I just launched this page, 200 AI pioneers, probably less than a week ago, right? I don't know what's going on with it, but I can look here and I can say, okay, there's 565 visits, 4 leads, right? So there's a lot of, probably what's happening is AI definitely is hitting it. The bots hit your site, like Googlebot and BingBot. They hit it because they say, okay, well, this is a site that's giving answers, right? So I know they hit the sites. It's a fact, right? So here's another one that I'm working on. You can see the stats. Again, I'm not pushing traffic to this. It's AI. It's all kinds of stuff finding it. The bots, the main page, right? It's not robots. It's actually AI. I know finding it and hitting it. You got Grok bot. You got Perplexity bot. You got Google bot. You got Alexa. You got voice bots. There's hundreds of them. Okay. And it takes a couple of days for them and they move a lot faster than the robot.txt file. But they start hitting your site to look at what you're doing, right? Because the platform actually sends a message out to the AI platforms and the large language models that, hey, this is a new company, check them out, right? And so it goes there and checks it, right? It gets cited in AI searches, and that's what you want. That's why the blog engine is so important to consistently post. Okay, does that answer your question, Steve? I think a little bit deep. Elizabeth, you had your hand answered again?
Yeah, so you had mentioned that the audit that you ran was the free audit. How much does the not free audits cost?
The 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 free
Just
the five question one, the simple ones.
Yeah, yeah.
They're free. You can do 5 a
Okay.
month. Yeah, 5.
Okay.
The intensive one. She's asked about the intensive one, which is 1,000 credits, which is basically $20.
Right.
Okay.
So I would use that. Okay, so the LLMS.text checker, if you find that on your Chrome, that's free, right? You could. That's a good signal, by the way, that they're not AI ready. Okay,
Okay.
it's like that's like a red flag. You understand? If you go deeper, you're probably going to find that they're probably not AI ready, right? So you do a free one, you'll see it even more, right? And if you do a deeper one, you're going to see it even more, right? That's like a signal, right? To that there's a problem that they don't even have that on there, right? That's just the beginning of the solution, the LLMS.checker. That's a free tool on Google Chrome that you could download on your Google Chrome and you could check it.
Okay.
Yes, we will build a website. We still got an hour, so we're going to get to that here in just a moment. I want to make sure everybody understands the importance that you understand the problem that businesses have. Yeah. Now, do you understand it greater than you have? A little bit.
Ed, can you hear me?
Yes.
For some reason, I don't have a hand up person or whatever on my site. So, I think what she was asking is after the 5, what do they charge for the basic one? If she wanted to do credits for the basic, and that's the same question I had as well.
On which one?
You can't do the basic one. You can only use 5 of the basic per month. Then
Yeah.
it'll notify you that you got to use the one for 1,000 credits.
Okay, so there's nothing else other because
Yeah, that's a great question. I really don't know. I'll ask. It may be a little bit of credits to run them, but really,
well, James just said you can't do it.
No, you
do it?
can't. You can't. I've tested it. We might be able to add that feature if you think you want to
Yeah,
use.
let me tell you, I got an idea
for less money.
Yeah, let me tell you, I got an idea for that. You can bring that to a customer and then tell them, hey, I'll give you the full one,
and then charge.
and it's going to be $200.
Right.
Whatever.
Of course.
But I would suggest doing it because you can, charge 50 credits for just a basic, really fast one.
Yeah. Now I have some ideas. I was going to talk to James about that. Is even if you did the free one and you said $200, right?
Yep.
It's if you decide to do business with us, we'll credit you the 200 on fixing the problem.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. Because does that make sense to you? It's just the way you position it, right?
Well, the other thing you can do, Ed, is you can take them the one that you just paid $20 to get done, and you tell them that I'm going to show you this to you if you want it. It's $200, and I'll give you credit towards future services. If you decide you want to hold on to it.
Yeah, it's a blank palette, guys. You guys are the consultants. There's all kinds of stuff that we can do, and that's a great idea, right? 100%. My mission for this evening, because what we're doing tomorrow is going to be incredible. But I'm going to show you how to build a landing page. I'm going to do that with you now, and it's going to be an AI ready landing page. Yes, I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay. But I want to make sure that there's no questions about the blog engine. We gave you a document that you could study tonight, right? How the Launchpad works, right?
Do you have a website that you've already got a blog on there so we can see the blog on there?
I do not yet. No, not yet.
Okay,
We haven't
just
I
curious
haven't
what
done
it
it
looks
yet.
like.
Yeah, we will when we start moving tomorrow. We'll start doing that. Yeah, 100%. Tomorrow we'll get into that. But you can see, like, for example, all this information that Jeanette beautifully formatted for you, common questions, right, for blogs, everything. So she put the blog information in here. The Launchpad, where's the blog here?
Oh, the second page, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's make this a little bit bigger. And how the Launchpad works. So you guys can easily print this out. You can highlight it, ask questions.
That's a blog.
Right here?
How it works, yeah.
This is the blog, right? AEO blog engine. Okay, great. All right, so now you guys have that, and you can print that out, or you can just read it on your tablet so you can understand it. It's important to understand this, and the way you calculate credits is 2 cents per credit. So you could take 488 times 2 cents. For example, common questions, what does a blog or article cost, right? Now let me explain. This is probably a good chance to explain what kind of blogs these are. You're going to see this tomorrow. These blogs are not like blogs that you can write in ChatGPT or Perplexity or Claude. They're nothing like that. It's going to do deep research, and it takes some time to write the blog. It's taken 30 minutes, maybe 25 minutes, maybe 40 minutes to write the article, but it's going to do research. What customers are asking, queries. It's going to develop FAQ questions. It's going to have all the schema markup, all the JSON markup. It is a blog that will be cited by AI, 100%. You understand? It's not just a written blog from a free app. I mean, this is a monster engine. That's why it's called the AEO blog engine. Like an engine runs a car, okay? It makes it move. This engine will move your marketing and your website. Literally. We've seen it. We've seen it do amazing things for companies already. Okay? We've tested it with different platforms and different companies, and it moves the needle for them in a big way when you activate the blog engine on your website builder. So it's not just a typical little, AI app that writes a quick blog for you. Okay? It is an engine. Katie, you have a question?
Yeah, actually, I'm embarrassed to ask it, but I'm going to anyway. I can't get to that page that you were just at that has in the new system. It's like, and I've written support and said I can't get inside. So what is the magic that I need to do to, you know how much I'm eager to build a website using
Yes.
the system.
Let me look here real quick. Let me see here. So can you log in?
No, it doesn't recognize me.
Okay.
Honolulu@gmail.com.
That's
It's
me.
Yeah. Okay. You want me to reset your password and send you a private password?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's reset it. And I'm going to copy it. It's a long password, and I'll show you how you can change it. Okay. So I'm going to send this directly to you.
Okay.
In the
Because
chat.
me changing it isn't making a difference. Me saying forget password isn't working
Okay.
anymore.
So this is
Okay.
a long password, but try that.
Okay.
Copy and paste it. I'm going to send it direct to you in the
Okay.
chat. Okay, and let me show you where you guys can go to change your password. Great question. Everybody should know this, right? So I'm in the platform. I'm in my platform. I'm logged in. Once you're logged in, if you want this little shiny object here that you can move around, little ball, click on that, and you can click on preferences. So one more time, click on the shiny ball, preferences, and you could change your password what you want it to be after you log in. Your new password, confirm your new password. Wada boom, wada bam, you change your own password.
Have to do it on laptop, desktop, that shiny ball does not show.
That shiny ball does not show on the mobile unless you turn your phone like a TV, okay? Then you can find it. All right? Not right now. It's going to be optimized for mobile soon. But if you're on a desktop or, someplace where you can see this, sometimes it's like right here. You got to move it around so you can see it. And you go to preferences, okay? And that's where you could change your password once you're logged in, okay? 100% of the time. All right, so let's go ahead. We got some time left. Any other hands raised? Nope. Okay, great. All right, so make sure put that link in the chat for everybody, that everybody understands what the AEO Launchpad is and what the AEO blog engine is about. It's your homework for tonight. move into tomorrow. Let's put that link in the chat for everybody. People that came in a little later, right? We went over the AEO Launchpad. If you want to know what we talked about, it's all right here. Okay, so you can catch up really fast. And we talked a little bit, highlight overview of the AEO blog engine. And we talked about how all three of these apps, when you type in AEO, work together. We talked about the problem. We all recognize there's a problem in the market for businesses, right? Put yes in the chat. We all understand that, right? There's a huge opportunity. Put yes in the chat. Yes, you understand there's a problem, right? Yes. Everybody understands that. Great. Anybody not understand that? It's very clear.
I have a question, Ed.
Yes, sir.
So that will you show me where I could do that free content link or whatever that you showed me? The AEO blog post is maybe like a more in-depth than the content AI free one.
Yes, it is, because it's going on your website, which is important. You want the AI to cite you based on your
Right.
blog content. You want to be
Right.
discovered, right? So
Right.
the more blog and authority you have, blog and content you have on your site,
Right.
the more people will find you, the more that citations will send back traffic. You'll start getting more traffic, more organic traffic, and you can start being the answer, right, to
Okay.
AI. So link the content. If you type in social, the content and the social boss helps you with, they're all programmed to help you get found, to help your content, because social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, they're all very credible to AI.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So this content studio was built specifically for AI search to generate LinkedIn articles, video scripts, link listicles, social media posts, all to with schema-rich citation, friendly formatting. The AI engines like Perplexity, ChatGPT, Google AI overviews actively surface and quote, because obviously ChatGPT and other AI search bots, they love social if you produce good content on there and it's consistent with your website. It's consistent with your entire digital footprint,
Right.
right?
Okay.
You don't want to be talking about restaurants on your social post and then talking about, something else different on your website. You want to, you want to keep it consistent
All the same.
across.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Yeah, separate the businesses, right? Keep it
Right.
consistent on your digital footprint. Same
Right.
phone number, right? On your website. Same phone number if you can, or email address or website, or description on your social is the same on your website, right? Everything working together. Digital footprint's important. Okay.
Right.
Cool. All right, well, let's go ahead and get a website built. Any other questions, hands raised? You guys will let me know. We'll answer some more questions as we start building the site. So let's go ahead and build a landing page. So we're going to click on, again, we could just type in AEO and you can see AEO brings up 3 tools. They all work together, right? The AEO Launchpad does a deep dive audit, real queries on Reddit, real questions people are asking. When the website landing page is going to be built, which I'm going to click on it, it's going to build it with the filter of the AEO Launchpad. The blogs that are going to be written based on your business. You control that. Now, let's click a new project over here. So you have choices. You could do landing page, funnel, website. Clone page is in beta. If you're going to build a website that you're just going to copy over from Go High Level or any other ClickFunnels or wherever you're going to do it, it's a simple landing page. What I would do is just get the copy and put the copy here. Right here. See? Upload your plan. I mean, it could be a Word file or PDF. AI will read your plan. That's free. And it'll help. That's going to actually help it draft the copy. It's not going to keep the same copy. It's important for you to understand that. Because AI may read content differently. It's going to structure it to be AI ready. It may move it around and write it more plainly so that AI can find your content, right? Because your homepage matters, right? But it's going to use it as a guide. It's not going to steer from that guide. Okay? So we're going to build a landing page, and I'm going to build a landing page for the AI Breakfast Lab. So this is a funnel that if I build it correctly, we're going to give to you guys for coming. If you join, the only way you could use it is if you're part of the $79 plan, though, okay? We're going to give it to you so you could use it so you could generate leads. You guys like that? Say yes verbally if you guys like that. Yeah?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So you can now
Yes.
yes? Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead.
Yes, yes.
All right, good. So let's do this. So let's just obviously
Wait, generate leads. Yes.
yeah, generate a lead. Yeah, that's awesome, right? So let's just go ahead and put some let's think about AI Breakfast Lab here. So let's see here. Let's just talk into here a little bit. I may not need to. I can upload the logo, but maybe I have to upload up some content here. Yeah, let's not do. Let's do something fresh. Okay, so let's just talk into here. We got a little microphone you could use up here, or you could use a third-party one if you want to. This microphone works great. Works on the entire page. If you have any questions about the website builder, click on help. All kinds of questions that answer probably a lot of questions, right? Describe your, every form filled gives you an idea, like, how to change things, right? If you want to check it on your phone, you can switch the top. You can switch it. Collect your leads, how to collect your leads, just everything you possibly would need to answer. So let's close help. And let's build a new project. And let's do a landing page. And let's just put in the information here. AI Breakfast Lab. Okay. All right. What do we do? Yeah, well, we're the gold standard of AI technology with over 3 years in the running. 5 days a week, weekdays. We do AI demonstrations and training for anybody to come learn how to leverage AI and how to use it for your business, how to use it for your nonprofit, how to use it for your church, how to use it to leverage the AI revolution, how to move with speed.
I don't think your microphone's clicked. Oh, you're using a different mic. Never mind.
Okay. All right. The one action you want people to enter in their name, phone number, email address, and their website as an option.
Yeah, definitely their website.
Yeah. Makes you feel confident and secure. I'm going to leave that option. I'm going to let it do its own colors. Entrepreneurs, small and mid-sized business owners, church leaders, nonprofit leaders. Some key facts. Let's go ahead and do some key facts here. Let's see, I got something on the website here. I can probably copy. Let's see here. Okay, so this is great. Key fact here. Let's just copy this right from the website. We'll just paste that right in there. Right? Why we do this, right? That's a great, yeah, there you go. Why we do this. And let's just put, let's organize that a little bit. Okay. Okay. There we go. Let's copy this. I'm going to get some little key facts, right? So let's just put some other key facts in here. All right. We provide hope and opportunity for humankind to learn AI and get AI ready. Love that. Okay, so we'll just put paste in there. All right, so let's just
But we don't give you the tools. We show you how to use them.
there you go. Okay, that's great.
There's too many people out
This is
there
not
selling
about
tools.
using AI tools. This is about showing you how to leverage AI. To save you time and money. And we're going to do different every day. This isn't a one-trick pony. Every single day brings fresh content, new tool, new AI. So let's just talk that in here. Okay. 5 days a week, different every day, massive value. This isn't a one-trick pony. Every single day brings fresh content, new AI systems and engines and new AI studios and game-changing strategies you won't find anywhere else.
About working with a community of other like-minded people.
Yeah, let's talk about the schedule here now. So let's do the we're going to do some live creation here. So we have 8 AI Grand Slams, right? So let me open up a separate window here. So I have our new AI Grand Slams presentation here. So let me move this over here. I'm going to give this to you guys, by the way, because I spent some time today editing it. So we got the Video Grand Slam and image and social media. So let's do the video and image on one day, right? So on Mondays, we will cover our video and image Grand Slam.
Frank
So
Aleo
showing
wants
others. What's that?
Frank Aleo wants a catalog of your hand gestures to command AI the way you do.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, it's fine. Okay, I forgot my thought process here. Let me see, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? Video and image Grand Slam. Yeah. Showcasing our video studio and image studio. Okay. On Tuesdays, we will cover our author studio, our book studio, and write a book live on the AI Breakfast Lab. This will be an incredible demonstration of how fast you can get published without losing your intellectual property or your genius that you have between your ears. Your anointed intelligence is important. On Wednesdays, we will cover our web AEO website builder, AEO blog engine, as well as our AEO Launchpad, showing you how to become AI discoverable fast and demonstrate a live landing page or website build right before your eyes. Okay, let me stop sharing. Somebody's writing on there, so let's just go back up. All right, very good. That's Wednesdays. What do I have left here, James? We have core audio, right? Audio research. So let's do how would we work? So the audio, yeah, maybe music would be a great day, right? That'd be a really fun time day. That'd be a fun day, wouldn't it?
Oh, I love that. I actually did a song today with Eric Julie and a group, and they loved it. They
That's
really
awesome.
loved that.
Yeah. So let's do. So we have left. So we could do like a course. Okay, yeah, let's do. On Thursdays, we're going to showcase how you can create your webinar or your course and your PowerPoint in our platform. And create social media to promote your course. Create 30 days of social media in 5 minutes. Right before your eyes. And Friday, let's have a fun day of music and I think that covers everything, yeah?
How about also tell people what's new for the week?
Yeah. On Fridays, it's going to be a fun day. We're going to do the audio grand slam. We're going to create songs, maybe even create an entire album right before your eyes. Multiple songs, and have fun doing this, showcasing the power of our audio grand slam. And we will also give updates on the AI platform on Fridays. And most importantly, Monday through Friday, there will be a bonus session that we will offer to anybody that attends. You have to be present to get it. We're going to give you bonus content, bonus tips and strategies to help you leverage AI. So you must show up in order to get it. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. Make sure to include every single time zone so people can register. Okay. So you see in the key facts, you could add like a lot of different, bullet points and information, right? This is going to help. It's optional, but I like using it because you could put a lot of content in here. You see that, guys? Yeah.
And what's the website going to be mainly for?
For registering for the AI Breakfast Lab.
Okay.
Yep.
Nowhere in the key facts did you say, let us show you how you can make money with AI.
Yeah, sure, we could do that. That's a great idea. Let's put that as a boop. Yeah, as an added bonus during the AI Breakfast Lab, we'll show you how to capitalize on the AI revolution. This is a $14 quadrillion market. Matter of fact, Stuart Russell, professor at UC Berkeley, predicted that the AI revolution would be a $14 quadrillion market, specifically talking about agentic AI. Come and learn about the way we leverage AI to make money, to improve our own businesses, our nonprofits, and our churches, as well as helping other people and other businesses globally to become AI ready. Okay, perfect.
You should also say that it's a free service included with their platform. No other company does that. Gives you the amount of training you're getting.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea. Yeah, training. Yeah. So the training that we offer is free. You can't find that anywhere else. You'll get a chance to meet our C-level executives face to face, so you can feel secure in our platform, rather than giving your content to strangers that you've never met. You could ask questions in a live Q&A during the call, and you can get complete access and training. We are high touch and we are high tech. Okay, I think that covers a lot, don't you think, James?
Yeah, it does.
Anything else? So I'm gonna upload the logo, right? So let's get the. We don't really have a logo, but I think I have a logo. Let's see if I can find a logo here for AI Breakfast Lab. I have one here. I got a schedule there. I even have a video, but let's not do a video. We'll do a video later. Okay, so let's just grab the, save the image on the website, AI Breakfast Lab. Save it, replace it. Let's upload the logo. So you can upload a logo and a style reference. Let me explain what that is here in a minute. AI Breakfast Lab. Okay, there it is right there. There it is. Now, what's a reference image? Okay, you could add a reference image. Maybe you want it to, as a guide to colors or mood or the feel or a photo artwork or maybe a screenshot of a page. All right, so what am I going to do? I'm going to take a screenshot of the page. Well, I don't think I need to. No, I don't need to do that. So you can take a screenshot of the page. It's optional. Like if you know, if I want to take a screenshot of this page, if I like this style and color palette, I could take a screenshot. I could put it right there, and it'll use it as a reference of colors and even the schema, even layout. Right? If I wanted to do that, I'm not going to do that. That's for if you really are concerned about your brand colors, right? You could do that. You could also put proof here. So I think I have some social proof here. Let's put it on here. Got a couple testimonials. Let's see here. Questions. Let's see here. I know we had some testimonials. Let's see here. There we go. So here's one here. Let's just copy and paste these. Copy. And let's just paste them here. Okay, great. And we got the logo. All right, I think we're good. So what are we going to do now? Let's draft our copy. Drafting your copy is free. You only spend credits, about 250 credits when you build. So 250 credits for a landing page is how much, James?
$5.
It's $5.
Is that
That's
arbitrage or what, guys? Okay, yeah. Those of you that are seeing, yeah,
that's too much, Ed. I mean, if I can't build a website for $4.95, I'm not doing it.
yeah, right, yeah. That's why this is the arbitrage, guys. Now you see it, and this is going to be an AI-ready website. It's worth a landing page that it's going to build. It's drafting the copy right now. It's writing the sections for our page. It takes a few seconds. Now, obviously, you could upload all the copy if you want to, but I want this to really rework the page and the concept a little bit. It's going to do the research. It's drafting the copy for me, right? It's going to do it all. So, I want a new, fresh look here, right, for the AI Breakfast Lab. So let's see what we can come up with, right? Because I want to share this resource with anybody that comes in, and there's a way, for example, here it goes. Free daily AI training. Get AI ready now with the AI Breakfast Lab. The AI revolution is not coming. It's here. Perfect. Bullet points. Reserve my seat. My free seat. Top shelf AI training, 5 days a week. Yes. World-class AI training. Get my free access. Weekdays, AI Breakfast Lab. So here's Monday, and it looks like it put a whole schedule together. Weekday, let's look at it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Perfect. Reserve my seat now. Bonus content every day. Yeah, bonus section. Extra tips, strategies, shortcuts to help you leverage AI faster. It's only available to people in the room that day. Perfect. Love it. Daily bonus session exclusive to attendees that are present, not available on replay or requests afterwards. A new reason to show up every single weekday. Claim my spot, my free spot now. There we go. And then let's see here. Approve. So I could add some more bullet points, optional, one per line. This is a button called to actions, optional. I don't need that. Let's just leave that as is. World-class training, zero cost, no catch every weekday. Love it, love it, love it. Claim your seat. Details, join the AI Breakfast Lab. Bullet points, additional one per line. Bullet points, optional. Don't know, think we need that. Okay, claim my seat. Okay, button. All right. So about 200.
Did I miss the time of morning?
10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. Every day, Monday through Friday. Yep. All right, claim my seat now. Okay, so 250 credits, doesn't cost a lot. So let's just, let's build the page. Okay, so now it's going to build the page. That's not a bad price. Okay, so now it's building the page. It's in the queue.
Is this going to be a funnel that we can have?
Wait, don't answer that question yet, Ed. This is important before you answer it.
Yeah, I'm not
So
gonna
at $5 that we've invested in this, we have 30 people on the call right now. So if we charge everybody 17 cents for a copy,
I'll pay
then
25 cents.
we will make $5.10. So we'll be in the profit, brother.
I'll give you a quarter.
There you go. There you go.
Oh man, now we're really making bank.
So when you are ready, you can connect the domain tab. It connects it to your own address. When you leave the screen, the page keeps going and the project will be waiting, right? Every word on the page can be rewritten by you afterwards. Editing by hand, there doesn't cost if you do a manual edit to change the copy. It's designed for the phones first, okay? Everyone that fills in the form will go into your contact manager, into the CRM right here, a contact manager, where you could actually send them an email when they register. But the most important thing is you'll collect the lead, and they'll also get the link for the AI Breakfast Lab. I'll make sure of that, right? So, the link is pretty obvious. We could just get that to them, and right as soon as they register, because this is going to create a thank you page. Also, so on the thank you page, we'll just put the link where they got the Zoom after they fill out the form. Yeah. So it makes it real simple for them to register for it. Cool. And let's see here. The page is designed for phones first, which is real important. The AI platform does that first because it's got to be responsive, right? So maybe you made a change you regret, so you can go back and go back to the previous screen once you start editing it, right? So you can see as it's building. While that's building, let's have some fun and let's create an AI Breakfast Lab song, right? Because we're coming close to our allotted time, but I wanted to at least build a landing page with you. Let's have some fun while that's building. It'll be done by the time we are finished here. So let's have a little fun with our audio studio. And in the audio studio, we can create a song. So let's just put a little information about AI Breakfast Lab. Matter of fact, let's write a song. Let's just write a song. So let's just go to our let's go to the
Yeah, I was curious. I was curious about Dennis's question. Can you have a track play like on the website or landing page, one of the ALS pages?
Yes, you can. You can do sound. Yes, you can. I'll show you that in a minute. So this is the new Wow GPT, right? So this is everything about, this is the Momentum Tech copy. So I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to put some information about AI Breakfast Lab, right? So, let's just talk in here. Okay. The AI Breakfast Lab is training Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. This is free AI training, the gold standard of AI training. This is where we show people how to leverage AI, how to utilize our AI studios and our AI engines in the Momentum Tech platform. We're talking about getting AI ready. We're talking about getting training by C-level executives. We're talking about security. We're not training you on AI tools. We're training you on how to leverage AI in the AI revolution, how to make money in the AI revolution, how to capitalize on this $14 quadrillion market. I want you to understand this because we're going to write a song about this eventually. So this is training Monday through Friday. We are high touch and we are high tech. Okay, so as we're building, let's keep going. Let's see, it's actually building it right now, writing the words. Okay, so let's let it keep building. While we're doing that, we're going to have a little fun here with our songwriter. All right, so I'm working on the GPT. So here it goes. Okay, got it. This is locked in. Okay, Momentum Tech AIOS app, image app, so it gives me all the apps because it has all the apps, right? All right, perfect. AI Breakfast Lab runs. When you're ready, turn this into an anthem. We'll make a hook, hits. All right, good. Let's have it do it. Okay. Yes, let's go ahead and write an entire song, but I want it to be a hip hop song. I want it to be like a West Coast type of song. And I want it to be fun and memorable. So there's got to be a hook. There's got to be choruses. There's got to be verses. And there's got to be a bridge also. It's got to be memorable. I want people to dance to this. It needs to have almost like a Snoop Dogg feel to it. Okay, so give it a moment. Looks like it's still writing. It does take time, right? It's building a landing page. It's doing research. Remember I told you it hits everything on the AEO Launchpad, right? Everything on the AEO Launchpad it hits. Pretty cool, right? All right, here we go. Here's the song. All right, let's see here. All right, there's the Windows. Let's roll all the windows down and give that a smooth, bouncy G-funk bounce. West Coast anthem. All right. Momentum. All right, good. Let's put this in here. So West Coast anthem. So we'll put the title in here. Let's just get it all, copy all this. Okay. Outro. All right. So
you're getting compliments, Ed, in the chat on your music creations.
There you go.
Raymond Marriage is like, he's following your recipe, brother.
There you go. Yeah, we have a lot of fun with this. I do. Right. So there's an audio studio. Let's create a song. So we're going to put like our name. Let's just put we're not going to describe the song yet. Let's put the lyrics in here real quick first, and I can get it out of there. So here's the lyrics. You want to put your titles in there, like, final, outro, and hook. You want to put all that. It's not going to say that. So let's just get rid of this. Copy. And you could also have AI write it for you. You could do no singing, right? So let's just put the title of the song up here, name it. Okay. And then you can say the genre. Let's just say hip hop, rap, English, and describe the song. Let's just describe it, the mood. It's like a West Coast rap song. Kind of like a old school tempo, a male voice, maybe with some background of ladies. Of course, it should be, wrapped in English, of course, and it should be memorable. So make everything memorable, so people can sing the hook. I want people to be bobbing their heads and having fun. All right. All right, let's do the song. All right, create the song. Let's create it. So it's 300 credits. So that's like what, $3 or
$6.
$6? Yeah, $6 times 2. That's right. All right, website's done. Here we go. So we got to make a colorful logo to put up there. We could do that. Free daily AI training. Let's look at the live site. Open live. Okay. All right. I like it. I just need to add the logo up there. Maybe we could add like, see, it's up there, but maybe I got a color logo I could add there. I got to find it. All right. The AI revolution is not coming. It's here right now. This week, AI Breakfast Lab is where entrepreneurs, small business owners, church leaders, nonprofit leaders come to get AI ready fast. Guided by Ed Garza and James Penny, the gold standard of AI training for over 3 years. Live AI demonstrations led by recognized AI authorities. Ed Garza and James Penny, zero cost, zero catch, built for hope and opportunity for all. Love it. Top shelf AI training. We could change that logo or that image to James and I, maybe a superheroes or something fun. Right? Top shelf AI training 5 days a week. World class. Get access now. Reserve your seat at the lab. Here's the, look at that. Beautiful. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Excellent. Reserve my seat now. But you must be present to get it. Bonus content, right? We could change that copy. I'll show you how to do that. 5 days a week, etc. The new AI breakthrough every day, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Love it. The gold standard for AI for 3 years. Love it. Testimonials. Love it. Hope and opportunity for humankind. Yeah, the good news, catching up costs nothing. Free forever. Competitors are already using AI, daily bonus content, live demos. Your questions about joining answered. The level of training would cost thousands. Claim your seat. The revolution is now. Name, email, phone number, website. Yeah, pretty good. So just a few edits. So we got about 7 minutes. I could probably show you. It moves really fast on editing. So that's kind of a fun image there, but you know, we could add real people. Here, let's change that logo. Let me find the color logo here somewhere. I have it somewhere. We can just download it. We'll see if I can find it. AI Breakfast Lab. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I think I found a logo. Let's copy that. And let's go to our home. By the way, there's going to be a certificate. So let's take a screenshot of everybody here now. You will earn a certificate this weekend. And here is the certificate right here. See? We'll put your name there, right? Certificate. A certified AI consultant. Jeanette's going to get a screenshot, everybody here and everybody here tomorrow, and you will be awarded this certificate tomorrow. Cool? Awesome. All right, so let me get.
I don't know who 194 is. So.
Yeah, if you guys, who is 194? If you could tell us your name, that would be great. Or 90, just
194.
James, can you? She can't turn her microphone on. There's some people in the chat that we don't know who they are. Can you vocalize that?
19045. I need to know who that is.
Okay. Let me do a custom size here. One. I'm getting the logo here. I'm going to show you guys how to do this.
I'm sorry, what's the issue?
Never mind, I got it. I got it.
There's
All
certain
right, thanks.
people.
I got it. I got it.
There's certain people who don't know who they are with their names.
Assume.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let us know who you are, folks, so we can greet you.
Hey,
Yeah,
can I
so,
ask you a
yeah. So
question?
we want to know what name to put on the certificates. We got to know that somebody's here. That's all.
Oh, Faraday, HOSSEIN. There you go.
Quick
We'll make sure you get credit for the class.
Okay, I got the AI Breakfast Lab logo. So let me just download this. Download as a PNG. Make sure it's transparent. And I want to do page 2. And let's download that. Okay, so let's show you how to edit that. Okay, so we're over here. So there's an edit visually. See that right here? Okay, let me finish this and then we'll answer some questions. All right. I'm just going to make this one little change here. So now I'm going to edit it visually. You can see over here is the image. See right here? There's the image. See where I could click on it and I could change the image over here? So watch, I'm going to change that image and I could drag the image right there that I just downloaded for the AI Breakfast Lab. So let's just bring that new image in here and drag it right here. See, there it is. And then there it is. See, that's a color logo. So I just click on this and I add that image. Okay, now what? Yeah, hang on one second. Now I can drag that and make that a little bit bigger. See? Okay, now watch this. I can come down here and I can do the spacing above it so it's not so high. There you go, right there. Make that a little bit bigger. Okay. Boom. Okay. Now that I did that, I'm going to hit save. Okay. So it saved it. So hit save. Yep, it saved it. Okay. Real fast. It's already published. I just got it. Well, let's save it. Save and exit. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. Save. Just wait for it. Okay, don't save it. Make sure it did it. Nope, it didn't. Okay, let's do something else. Let's make a change. Let's add the logo here to the AI. I'm going to show you a couple ways to do this. Maybe because I got too many windows open, but I'll put it on the desktop. Let's replace it. And let's add the logo here. See right here, I can chat with it. So then we're going to chat with it. AI Breakfast Lab. So here's the logo. That's not it. AI Breakfast Lab. Let me see here. Breakfast Lab. That's not it. Breakfast Lab. Breakfast Lab. There it is right there. So there it is right there. And I can say, okay, use this logo in the header section at the top of the page and remove the white logo and use this color logo. Okay. It's going to cost $1.50. So I'm just going to say continue. So you can edit visually, yeah, for free. If you're prompting like this is where it would cost maybe $1 or maybe sometimes, a little bit less. There it is. Perfect. Now, I can make this logo bigger. This is probably some of the things that I want to teach you guys how to vibe code. We're going to do that tomorrow. Watch this. Increase the logo size in the header by 100%. So you want to use percentages if you're doing prompting in here for logo sizes if you're not doing it manually, okay? Pretty simple. Very simple prompt. Probably costs about $1 to do it. So I'm just showing you how you can leverage the prompt engine. We can make really easy changes. Okay, there you go. Now you can come up here. I'm gonna edit it visually. Okay, and I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna add a little bit of spot above it. Okay, so I'm gonna go some space above it. I'm gonna move it down a little bit. There we go. And now let's try saving it. Say okay. Now it's saving. Now it's saved. Okay, let's go back. There it is. Beautiful, right? Now, to change images, like for example, if I wanted to edit it visually, right, there's another thing you could do. You could actually come over here and you can see this image here, same thing. You can just change that image. You've got to make sure it's the right size, right? It's probably like a 4:4 image, right? So you can create the images in our platform, whatever you want, right? Now I could change any of the copy here or words, really easy, right? See, it's just like a word processor. You change any of the copy there as well. Okay. So let's go back. Don't need to save it. Actually, yeah, let's save it. Tomorrow what we'll do is, what I'm not going to do for I'm not going to create a blog on this because this is something you would do. If I'm going to share this file, let me show you how I would share it. Once we're done editing it, right? This is what we're going to do. Now you have to be part of the Momentum Tech AIOS to get this. So watch, I open it and I click on settings and I could share this project. And I give this copy to you. That way you could put it in your own platform. You can connect a domain to it and you can collect the leads yourself. And we're going to show you how to do that tomorrow. First thing, we're going to have James do it. Texan slow way, so he show you how to do it once we make the changes to this website. Okay? And pretty cool, right? I mean, you know, we can add a video to this. You could add your own custom video to this, right? There's a lot of ways to do it, right? So I could just, like, for example, if I wanted to edit it manually, there's a lot of elements over here to the right. I just click on this little black button over here. So I could add, like, I could add sections. I could add, like, media. Somebody asked, can I create a song, right? We're going to look at that song. I could add audio. See right here? Add audio. Where is it at? Yeah, audio. Right there. So yeah, so you could add audio. Let's listen to that song. You guys ready? I think it's done. Here we go.
Yeah. Whoa. Momentum, yeah, we rolling slow and steady. Momentum, AIO's got us ready. That's right. Rolling through the studio, cruising with the flow. Momentum Tech, baby, this the way we go. Yeah, we cruising with the top down, building something real. Image studio popping, dropping visuals with appeal. Video studio next, post persona on the screen. Clone your voice for free, smoothest thing you've ever seen. Cinematic vibes rolling, we don't do the basic. AIO's got the sauce, yeah, we made it look effortless, player. We got that momentum. Say it again, we got that momentum. One more time, high touch, high tech, yeah, we keep it real. AIO's, baby, this the way we build. Write your book, upload the knowledge, watch it multiply. 50, 60, 70,000 words, we don't homologize. Website vibe coded, no hosting, that's a fact. Log on autopilot while you're kicking back. Course into a slideshow, knowledge on repeat. Momentum Tech, the platform, baby, we don't know defeat. Momentum, yeah, we rolling slow and steady. Momentum, AIO's got us ready. That's right. Rolling through the studio, cruising with the flow. Momentum Tech, baby, this the way we go. Let the bass ride. 10 a.m. Central, that's the Breakfast Lab calling. High tech, ain't no black box stalling. $1 trillion wave, we surfing it together. AI pioneers, baby, we in this forever. We got that momentum. Say it louder. We got that momentum. It's our hour. We got that momentum. High touch, high tech, yeah, we keep it real. AIOS, baby, this the way we be. More momentum. Yeah, that's the vibe. AIOS forever, keep that momentum alive. Yeah.
Boom. There we go. All right.
Watch out, Beyonce.
All right. Awesome. All right. So we'll answer some questions. That does it for tonight. Don't forget, we gave you some study material for the AI Launchpad and the AI blog engine. Make sure you read through that in the morning. We're not starting till 11:30 a.m. Central. Okay. So you got some time. So, read through it over coffee so you understand it, right? Tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to tweak this page a little bit, and we're going to add a blog to it in the morning, and then we're going to have some special time with Dr. Ken. We're going to write a book together. We're going to go over some social media tools, as well as some other fun things that we're going to be doing to show you how to leverage AI and start, hey, making some money, right? So you saw we did an audit from the beginning of the day of Don Pepe's. We went to this magazine, this Clipper magazine, with coupons. We found a Mexican restaurant of an owner that we know. Jeanette and I can walk in, and we're going to go talk to him. All right, how we can get him AI ready, and we'll probably win it, right? Pretty easily. So we discovered the big problem of AI readiness. Most companies are never AI. They're not AI ready. 97% of people are not, right? So have fun tonight. Sleep well. I'll answer some questions now for you guys. So, James, you can come up here with me. Steve has a question here.
Yeah, well, before we answer this question, I just want to say extra participation points to, drum roll, Steve Axelrod, Raymond Merritt, and Dr. Kevin for participating, Dr. Kevin Vaughn, for participating in the dance-off on that last song. All the rest of you, no, you guys are out. You didn't dance. You didn't dance with us. So extra participation.
And they're wallflowers.
Yeah, but we're gonna get them into it. We just need to keep it up, Raymond. We need to keep it up, brother.
All right.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we had some fun. So,
great job.
The Wild GPT can write all kinds of songs. You just got to describe it, tell it what you want, and you can edit it. I didn't even look at it, the words, right? So I would spend a little bit more time creating that song, but it was a good beat. I liked it. Yeah,
love it.
Okay, so answer the question.
Steve, you had a question?
Yes, I did. When you did that, the Breakfast Love landing page you just did, that's going to be a funnel for us?
No, it's not going to be. If you're in the new platform, we're going to share the funnel with you.
Right. And if I share it on, say, my social media, is there a way, like on all the other funnels we have, where I get to see, if somebody clicks on, I'll get.
We're going to show you tomorrow. James is going to bring it into his platform, and you can connect your own domain. Okay. And you're going to collect your own leads. We're going to show you guys how to do this. There's no reason, we don't need to clone this and put it in the promote system. You just put it on your own domain name and you collect leads.
Fantastic.
It's a bonus. It's a bonus for those of you who have taken advantage of the new, Momentum Tech AIOS, AI operating system platform, Steve. So you'll have access to it. Those leads will go right into your database as soon as you send us that quarter, because I was only going to charge y'all 17 cents, but somebody stepped up, man, and increased it to a quarter. So
we're going to make it easy for you tomorrow. Trust me, James is going to make it easy. I'm going to give him the share code. It'll be really easy. We'll do it a couple of times with you in the morning so everybody can see it. We'll do a recording of it so you can go back and watch it as well. But that's going to be an important part of the day because, people like Robert, he may want to build a team website, right? And he can share that with his team. Or Kevin may want to Dr. Kevin may want to build a team website. He can share it with his team, right? All kinds of cool stuff you can do on this platform as you collaborate and work together. So, we should have different teams launching, doing their own meetings. We want you guys to do that. We just do the AI Breakfast Lab Doesn't mean you have to come to that. You could do your own little breakfast club locally, and in your own town, right? Those of you guys that you certainly could do that after this, training this weekend. You're certainly going to be able to do that yourself. Okay. So Raymond, yes, sir.
Yes, for the audio tracks. Now, for your website or landing page, do you have the option of it playing like as soon as you open the site, or they have to hit a play button?
I haven't tried it. I'll try
Okay.
to play with it. Maybe I'll try to play with it, see what I'll have an answer for you tomorrow. I have not tried it yet.
Sounds good.
Here's the one thing you have to know though, Raymond, is sometimes it's browser specific, and here's why. Some of your browsers like Edge and Chrome, if somebody has a video or an audio that auto plays as soon as you open the website, they manually automatically force mute it. And the reason for that is because some people go to a website, they might be at work,
Okay.
and so they don't, so it's just kind of become a standard for certain web browsers
Okay.
where it might auto start playing, but it's going to be muted if you auto start playing it. That's the problem.
Okay. Sounds good. Good to know. Thanks.
Good.
Awesome. Any other questions?
I just want to say thanks, man. It was a great session. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
good. We're good. We're blessed to be here. So
I agree with that as well.
great. Well, we had a lot of people here, so it's open for questions. If you guys have any questions about anything that we went over tonight.
Ed, how soon will this recording be available?
It's available now. It's on our YouTube under the live button. We've streamed it live. So great question. One thing that I want to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, is the highest compliment. Well, first of all, how many of you love what Ed did for you today? If you love what Ed did for you today, please put a 12 in the chat box. Show this man some love. I mean, I keep telling people he has been on sleep ban for about 4 years now that I know of. And not because I put him on sleep ban, he puts himself on a sleep ban. And Jeanette will tell you, if he sleeps an hour, maybe 3 hours a night, it's a miracle.
Yeah.
Building this stuff for you, ladies and gentlemen. But here's how you can really thank him. And thank you for all who put a 12 in the chat box to show him some love. But the best way to show Ed that you really appreciate what he's doing is invite guests. Because our mission in our company is to provide hope, opportunity, and tools that help real people win. And by you inviting more people to these things, it's not all about the dollars to us. It's the fact that we're going to be able to empower them. We're going to be able to give them access to the AI Sensei. We're going to give them access to these tools so that they can get out there and make a generational wealth improvement for their families, not just for their children or grandchildren, but their grandchildren's grandchildren and beyond. And so if you really want to thank Ed for what he's doing, please, please, please invite guests for tomorrow. I tell people, invite your friends, your family, your neighbors, your coworkers. And by the way, just invite your enemies, because when your enemies see what Momentum Tech has to offer and they go, wow, you introduced me to the AI Sensei, now they're going to want to be your friend, right? So even invite your enemies. And kudos to all of you who've shown up tonight on a Friday night, Friday night, and you've spent like a couple hours with us. That shows us that you're serious about your business. You're serious about elevating the success and the wealth of your family for generations to come. And we just want to honor you and compliment you for being here and investing in yourself and investing in your family, because a lot of other people right now, they're watching Gunsmoke and Bonanza and Gilligan's Island. Oh wait, those shows are all too old for any of you youngsters to know about. Maybe what is that? Art of the Deal or whatever. But thank you for being here. Please invite guests tomorrow. Even though they didn't get the first session, they'll get a lot out of the second session. And now they will know about it, and they'll be part of our community that's so good about supporting each other.
And by the way, here's a Word document of all 8 AI Grand Slams. You guys should have this. This will help you train your Wow GPT on the 8 AI Grand Slams. It's a full description. You could view it. What I would suggest, I'm going to go ahead and give the copy to you guys here in the chat. There's the Google document. Let me show you what you need to do so you can make it your own. Okay, so let me pull it up here in the front here, and I'm going to show you what you can do. So once you open the document, okay, here's what you can do. This is important for you guys to have this, because this is going to be good on your knowledge base, maybe, that you want to use if you're promoting an AI platform, right? And maybe those of you, maybe are seeing this for the first time, right? Maybe you haven't upgraded and you want to see what are the tools in here, what you could build, right? You know, the website Grand Slam, right? All the image Grand Slam, the social media Grand Slam, right? Everything, the author Grand Slam, the course Grand Slam, right? The audio Grand Slam, right? All that you can do here, right? It's really all the stuff that you can complete in the platform. I've got to give it a couple things here. Not yet, it's coming. So let's just go there. So there we go. Excellent. Yep. Integration. Got to get rid of some of these things here. Sorry. So you should have this as your tool. Let me show you what you can do. Okay. So let's go ahead and audiobook, and multiple styles and genres. Yeah, perfect. Research Grand Slam flagship. Yep. What you could build. AI visibility reports. The AIS Foundation. One knowledge base. Yeah, this is all good. All right. So this is what you would do. Once you have this, you can only view it, right? You can't make edits. I just made edits because I'm the owner of the document. But what I would do if I were you, now that I'd made those changes, you just come over here to File on the left, and you click on Make a Copy. Now, when you make a copy, change it to yours, like, Master or James or whatever, right? Make it your own. Once you change it and make a copy, it opens up a separate window. Now you could edit it. This is your document now. If you want to edit or add something in here, right? Okay. Or put your story in here and then put it as a knowledge base, right? Okay. Cool. All right. So that's yours. We're going to be giving you a lot of other cool things tomorrow. Like, for example, how to vibe prompt on the AI, on the website tool. Right? That's some of the stuff that's coming tomorrow. How to make changes, right? Really, really cool. Right? How to even pitch the opportunity with a 10-second pitch, a 30-second pitch, right? 60-second pitch. Really cool stuff to help, like the word tracks, what to say to businesses or what to say at networking events. Okay? So we're going to give you a lot of that stuff tomorrow. All right? Cool. And we're going to add, there's a lot more stuff we're giving you tomorrow too, to make sure you guys have, as you notice, we give you a lot of questions. We let you ask a lot of questions after we finish, because we want you guys to be fully understand everything, right? On everything that we go over. We thank you guys for being here. We're a little over. We appreciate you.